Somalia President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has attended a conference in Uganda that has laid the framework for his nation's security future. Representatives from the African Union and leaders of countries contributing troops to AU peacekeeping operations met for 2 days in Kampala. The Somali leader thanked them for their efforts and sacrifices while looking ahead to the future.
We know this was based on a very big principle for us as Africans, African problems with African solutions, and this was the solution for Somalia. Somalia is yet to finish the task as a post-conflict and a country, but with your support, with your sustained support for the last 1.5 decades, Somalia is standing around and now decided to take the full responsibility of its security. But still, we've requested and still we're requesting your continued support until the end, when Somalia stood itself, which we all are definitely sure and committed to see and realize. That is the only way we can show our gratefulness for your contribution.
The AU peacekeepers begin drawing down this year. 2,000 troops will go home by June 30th. Almost all are scheduled to leave by the end of next year. 5,000 Somali troops returned from years of training in Eritrea during the opening months of 2023, so Somalia will be able to replace the manpower that is departing. Mogadishu will hope to keep some of the AU's arms and equipment. Much of that, in addition to salaries, has been funded by the European Union.
Some of the similar problems we have solved in Africa here, like when we solved the problem of Idi Amin working with Tanzania. Africa can solve these problems once we agree on the concept. Because that time, it was Tanzania and us, nobody, a little bit Zambia, a little bit Mozambique, and we solved the problem of Idi Amin.
The host of the conference, Uganda President Yoweri Museveni, expressed confidence that the al-Shabaab problem will be solved once and for all. He has good reason to celebrate his forces returning home. Kampala is battling its own Muslim insurgents in the west of the country. That fight is part of the mosaic of rebel militias in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo that has created chaos there. African peacekeepers are currently deployed in that area, led by Kenyan commanders. The thousands of Kenyan peacekeepers currently in Somalia are likely to be redeployed to the DRC. The Kampala conference finished with agreement on a strong communique. The document affirmed confidence in Somali forces pushing the fight forward independently, while calling for financial help from international partners to fund further operations and the drawdown.
It is a narrow question of withdrawing few hundred troops. Given President Hassan's renewed efforts to eradicate al-Shabaab.
Thousands of miles west of Kampala, U.S. legislator Ilhan Omar indicated American support for the plan in a new congressional resolution.
Can be ended responsibly. I and many Somali Americans support this resolution, and I urge my colleagues to do the same.
ADN TV will continue to report on security developments affecting Somalis across the globe.